Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO. Free, impartial advice on all your debt.
This is something that comes along every now and then in generation, and it's special.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV in association with MTK Global, Wembley Arena here. I'm joined by the victorious Shannon Courtenay. Well, what's a fucking punch?
Not bad, was it? A lucky shot.
Let's talk about the start of that fight, because she came out like a bull in a china shop. Like, she literally charged at you from the off and tried to make you uncomfortable, unsettle you. So I think after the first round or so, you kind of worked her out, and then that didn't really affect you, did it?
It was just a case of staying calm, really, and being patient, because I knew that she was going to charge me. No one can come at you with that engine for that time for 8 rounds. They're going to slow down, and I knew she would. And I knew if I stayed patient, covered up on the ropes, and just let my hands go when there was gaps in her armour, that I would land, and I was. I was catching nice left hooks, body shots, moving away. She made the fight messy, but I thought, because it's such a rough fight and she's coming at me like a ball in a china shop, you've got to just be patient and key. So I just wore her down, cut off the ring, and I knew that she was open for the right hand, because she was circling the same way the whole time, and she was dropping her left shoulder. So I knew once the time was there, cock the back right leg and let the right hand go. And I knew if I caught her flush, because I do carry power, I knew I'd knock her out, and that's what I did.
I was listening to Eddie Hearn talking at the Sky Sports interview, and I think he summed it up pretty well. You obviously had the lowest point of your life, really, back in August, but you've done what professional champions should do, and which is put your head down, work harder, come back, and then this was the result tonight.
Yeah, a loss doesn't define you. It's how you come back from a loss that defines you, and that's what I did. I stuck my head down. I made the life changes that I did. I changed not that I wasn't living the correct life before, but obviously I made it stricter. My lifestyle is pure boxing now. I've come down, I've found my weight category. I looked healthy on the scales as well, and just the whole camp's been a beautiful camp. Everything's gone literally as good as it could have gone. I hit PBs every week. I was hitting numbers I couldn't dream of hitting. So I knew tonight it was just going to be a case of party time, basically. Show what you can do. And yeah, she was awkward, and they made me look good for the first few rounds, but I let my hands go, and the knockout shows. How
nervous were you into this fight week? Because off the back of what happened in fight camp, this was kind of all eyes on you to see what would happen, because people obviously doubting, questioning, etc. your character, what was going to happen tonight. So, but how nervous was you going into this, knowing that you can't fuck up again?
Of course, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't nervous. I'm nervous at every fight, but I was very nervous for this. But you know what? It was like the build-up. I was really nervous. Like certain points of the camp, I'd be really nervous, and then I'd be all right. But genuinely, as soon as I got in the bubble and I was there, and there was no stress. The outside world couldn't get to me, kind of thing. I was so calm. And today, it was weird. I didn't feel like I was fighting today. I was so calm, so relaxed. And everyone I've spoken to said, "You seem so not just ready, but like so calm and relaxed." And yeah, do you know what was really nice as well? Is I know I say sometimes in these interviews that I take stick sometimes on social media, but it genuinely felt like the whole country was behind me this time. And every time I turned on my phone, it was something positive. It was nice. Everyone was willing for me to win, and it was a lovely feeling. So everyone that sent me good lucks and stuff, thank you so much, because it's nice to feel like everyone's behind you. You
had one of them kind of showreel knockout moments at your call last year, I remember, and that done the rounds, but I think this one probably topped that. And we don't really see knockouts like that in women's boxing. We see like stoppages, and we commonly see points win in women's boxing at whatever level. But yeah, you coming along actually like knocking them out. Well, you know.
I am little, but I do hit quite hard when I let my hands go. My main sparring partner for the entire camp was Troy, and he's a bloke. So if I can go toe to toe and trade with a bloke, I can trade with a woman. Do you know what I mean? And Troy can dig of it. So it toughened me up physically, mentally, everything. So yeah, I can dig a bit. Without sounding
very modest. No, you can literally leave it there.
Cocky, because I'm not cocky, because there's a lot of women in the, like professional women can do. I can't do anything what they're doing. Like some of their skills unbelievable, but I can dig. So that's where I'm down in that aspect, but I'm up in that aspect. I mean, mind you, some of them can dig. Like look at Savannah Marshall a week. Like, whew.
All the way during this build up to this fight, you quite rightly so reluctant to kind of talk about any fight. And I know people, idiots like myself, would throw people like Rachel Ball's name. Yes, but that's our job to do so. But you answered it in the correct way in the build up to this, because you said, look, I don't really want to talk about it. I know you're going to ask, but I don't want to talk about it. But now this is over, is that the fight that makes sense for you next? There's a possibility that Rachel Ball still could fight Ebony Bridges. So if you had to wait one and then fight her, would that suit you as well? It's
all part of God's plan. If I'm meant to fight her next, then so be it. If I have another fight in between and she fights Ebony Bridges and we fight, then so be it. You know, I trust Adam and Eddie with my life. They're guiding my career, and whatever they decide makes sense. You know, if it's next, I'm ready. I'm not working this hard for nothing. I didn't get into this sport to not become a world champion, and that's what I plan on doing next year.
I know you were talking to Matchroom there about Ebony Bridges, but does she feature in your plans at all?
Not right now, no, because why would she? She's had, how many fights has she had?
4.
Yeah. I'm not sitting there digging her out. I don't know the girl. Like, she's got a bee in her bonnet about me. Never met me. She's from, I wanted to say New Zealand, from Australia. If you've got a problem, Merry Christmas. But I don't know, like, I don't see why there's beef. If she's been using my name to try and get a bigger name, okay, but she's not in my plans right now. My plan is for Rachel or someone else and then Rachel. So we'll see what happens.
I don't know if you saw yesterday, she was actually giving you underwear advice yesterday on Twitter. I don't know if you saw that, did you?
Underwear advice? Yeah. Okay. What does she do?
No, I don't want to listen. It's too weird for me to go into it, but I thought you might have seen it, but you were obviously kind of locked away from social media.
What, does she own her underwear line?
No. She was talking about... it's just too weird now to even talk about it. Maybe look on your Twitter tonight when you're really bored.
Because I wore like knickers instead of shorts. The reason is I lost so much weight the shorts didn't fit me, so I had to go with that. And yeah, I can't help it that I'm losing weight and nothing seems to fit at the moment. That's not my fault. But if you like it, Ebony, I'll wear it again next time for you.
Fair enough. It's weird if men started doing that, start going, did you see his boxers? Oh my God, it would. It would be funny, but... All right, Shan. Okay, have you got anything you'd like to add before you go? It's a great moment for you tonight, I said to you. It was been a tough few months for you, but you can actually have a good Christmas now.
Yeah, I can't wait to go home and see my family, see my mum, see my little sister. I've missed her birthday, Harriet. But I do want to say a big thank you to my loyal sponsors that have looked after me, because they've stuck by me, literally all of them. Leap 76, Chris, been helping me mentally, and he's been sponsoring me. FMS Recovery, Adidas, which is a big thing. Time for Diamonds, Daffabet, and most importantly, I want to thank Scott from LA Metalworks, because literally without him, I could not carry on my career. He has looked after me in ways that you wouldn't imagine. He's helped me with the living expenses of being away and keeping me afloat and everything, so I'm truly blessed to have him.
Okay. Shannon Courtenay, congratulations, onwards, upwards for yourself, and hopefully we'll catch up with you whenever that is.
Merry Christmas.
This is something that comes along every now and then in generation, and it's special.
Is your debt causing you sleepless nights? Knock your debt out with Debt KO. And your debt won't be the only thing keeping you up at night. Debt KO, free, impartial advice on all your debt.